Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So today I've got for you this absolutely gorgeous Volkswagen Golf. Now as always, I'm going to do a quick walk around just so you can see the condition of the car, and then we're going to jump inside and I'm going to show you all the interior features and gizmos and gadgets and everything. So this particular car comes with the registration number FV13JNO, and it is a Volkswagen Golf S Bluemotion tech. It comes with the start-stop technology. It's finished in this lovely shade of silver, and it is a 1.6 liter diesel engine. It puts out 105 brake horsepower, and it was first registered on the 18th of April 2013. Excuse me. It's got a valid MOT until the 3rd of April 2025, so nearly a year's MOT on it. And it has a road tax of zero, nada, zilch. Doesn't cost you anything to tax it. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, insurance 12E insurance group. It's really low on the insurance group actually, so that's great, because obviously with the price of the insurance these days, pretty much everybody's looking to get a car that's low on insurance, and this one is, which is great. In terms of CO2 output, it puts out 99 grams per kilometer. So because it's below the 100 grams per kilometer, that's why it has a zero road tax, which is great. Fuel economy, absolutely fantastic. So around town, you can expect to get about 60 miles to the gallon, and on a motorway run, about 83 miles to the gallon, which is phenomenal, like absolutely phenomenal. Combined, you're looking at about 74 miles to the gallon. It's got a top speed of 109 miles per hour, and it has a 0 to 60 time of 10.7 seconds, something like that, 10 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What I can give you in terms of like details about the car. It is in absolutely lovely condition. It probably has a couple of dings here and there, which I will point them out as always. Trying to see if there's anything that I can see. Oh yeah, there was something on here. It's got this little bit of a scuff. I don't know how well you can see it. But yeah, it's got a little bit of a scuff here, but it's barely noticeable, honestly. Take a couple of steps back, you can barely notice it, honestly. Right, so let's just start with the interior from the driver's side. So you've got electric windows, and then you've got quite a spacious cubby here, and you got room for a bottle as well, and then it's actually it's got some material in here, so it'll stop things from rattling around and hitting plastics and stuff like that. Seats are absolutely lovely condition. There's no tears or rips or anything like that anywhere on the seats. And then the glove box, it's quite spacious. You've got your Volkswagen infotainment in there, so you can plug in a CD and stuff like that if you want. Then you've got your owner's manual in here as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it from the passenger side. Let's have a look at the rear. In the rear, you've got manual windows, and you got a cubby in here as well. It's not too big, but it's there, so you can put a couple of stuff. You do have in the rear, you've got separate air vents for each passenger, obviously if you have two passengers in the rear. And then again, the seats are absolutely lovely. No tears or rips or anything like that anywhere. And you do have a little hook here as well, so if you've got like a three-piece suit or something like that that you want to hang, you can use that, which is great. Right, still trying to see if there's any other imperfections, scratches, dents, anything like that. No, nothing on the rear, nothing that points out. Anyway, in the boot, you've got a standard Volkswagen Golf boot. I mean, it's not small, it's not big. It's just a standard size boot for a car of this size. You do have these little hooks here where you can hang groceries. So if you go out shopping and you come out, you can just put the bags to here, so you stop all your groceries from rolling around in the boot. You have a little bit of cubby there, and you got another cubby down there store some stuff. And then underneath, you've got your spare tire with all the tools and everything that you need. Well, hopefully that you don't need, but all the tools that are necessary. And oh yeah, there was another thing. See these little things here. So this, if you lift this up, it sticks onto those, so you can literally have that up like that, and then you can take all your stuff from there, and then to put it down, just literally pull on it, and then it goes down. Right. And that's your fuel cap. And moving over to behind the driver, again, same setup. Manual windows, you've got the same cubby over there. There's no pockets behind the seats, which is a bit strange because normally they are. Oh well. The seats do fold into a 60-40 split, and they do lie completely flat, so that gives you a lot more room to load larger items if you need to. And then over here you've got the tether point for your isofix seats, for the child seats, because you do have isofix, no, not isofix. You do have isofix on both sides, so left and right, so you can easily put 2 child seats in there, and you still have that hook on this side as well. Right, let's move over to the driver's side. So you got electric mirrors, that's to lock and unlock the car, and then you've got your controls for the front electric windows. Comes with 2 keys as well. Excuse me. And then over here are your lights controls, and this is to adjust the height of the headlights. Right, jumping inside, it's a really nice German-esque interior. Key in the ignition, just over there. And then just want to show you that all the lights will come on as they should. And then it starts straight away on the button. No issues whatsoever. There's no warning lights. The car drives absolutely beautiful. It's covered 117,000 miles, 720. It has a full service history. And like I said, it's got an MOT valid until next year in April. Also, it comes with minimum 3 months warranty as well. So I do 3 months as standard with all my cars, but you do have the option to upgrade it to either 6, 12, or 24 months. And the company that I use is absolutely fantastic. Over here, you've got a couple of air vents with your hazard lights in the middle. And then down there, you've got your infotainment, which has something really, really cool. I mean, this is probably the first car that I've had with this feature. But I'm sure some of you watching this are like, oh yeah, I've had that since God knows when. Yeah, well, it's a 2013 car. Of course you did if you had one of these. But I haven't seen it before. Anyway, so it does have radio, media, phone, mute, setup, sound card, menu. But the thing I want to show you is down here where this black bar is, that black bar, oh, you probably noticed it already, where that black bar is, it has like a infrared sensor. And what that infrared sensor does, as soon as your hand gets close to the screen, it brings up some more menus. So look, have a look at the screen. As soon as my hand comes close to it, see, it just pops up with a few other stuff in there. It's just easier for you to press. And then once your hand moves away, it takes a couple of seconds, and then they disappear, just like that. So it's pretty neat. I find it really cool. Found it strange the first time because I was like, what? I mean, don't get me wrong, I knew about this. I knew about this ages ago, but I've never had it, so I didn't know how exactly responsive it is. But it's really, really cool. It's really responsive. Look, as soon as my hand gets close, straight away, so you get the writing popping up, so you know exactly what you're pressing. And then obviously it is a touch screen. Then over here, you've got your average consumption, radio view, setup. So if you go into setup, then you've got your tire pressure monitor, your lights, mirrors and wipers, and everything else. Going into the menu, so you've got vehicle, radio, media. So basically there's a shortcut for all these buttons here. Let's say if we go into radio, yeah, so the radio works absolutely fine. Obviously it's not fine-tuned to the right station, but yeah, that works absolutely fine, so there's no issues with that whatsoever. Going down here, you've got your AC controls, well, your climate controls, and you have a fan on 6 speeds. That's where you select the temperature, and that's where you select where you want the air to come out from. That's where you turn off the climate control, your recirculate, your rear window defrost, and to turn on your AC. And then over here, you've got a little cubby. Well, I say a little cubby, but it's quite spacious. I mean, I can fit my whole hand in there, so it's very big. It's perfect to put your phone in, wallet, keys, stuff like that. And then I believe that is like an iPod. It says media in, so I believe it's like an iPod connector. I mean, I don't know how many people still use those, but it's there. And then obviously this closes down. Over here you've got your 5-speed manual gearbox, which works absolutely fine. There's no crunches, there's no funny noises coming from the gearbox. The clutch is absolutely fine, the gearbox is absolutely fine. As always, I'm going to put my foot down and go through all the gears just so you can see that there's barely any resistance from the gearbox. And then to go into reverse, just press down and forward like that. So there's barely any resistance on here, so it's very smooth and it goes through all the gears beautifully. Over here you've got your start stop button. So this car does come with start stop, so basically once you drive around, when you get to a traffic light and you stop, as long as the car is in neutral, the engine will stop. And then as soon as you put your foot on the clutch to put it into first gear, the engine will start. And by the time you do all that operation, so foot on the clutch, first gear, release the clutch and press the accelerator, by the time you do all that, the engine is going to start and then you're ready to go. So yeah, that helps with fuel economy as well. And this is another thing that helps reduce the tax to basically zero. So it doesn't, like I said, it's really good. Obviously you can turn it off, but the one thing you need to remember is you have to turn it off every time you shut off the car. So you turn off the car, and when you start it back up, you have to press it again if you want to stop that. So yeah. Moving over here, we've got your electronic handbrake and auto hold. Auto hold is a fantastic feature. So again, let's imagine this scenario. You are stuck at a traffic light at a bit of an incline. Instead of you keeping your foot on the brake constantly and then being worried that obviously you have to, well, it depends on how good of a driver you are, because if you put your foot on the brake, when it turns red, you have enough time to press the clutch, release the brake, press the accelerator, and slowly pull away without rolling backwards. Now, some people can't do it, or it depends on how steep the angle is. Then you have this auto hold feature, which is absolutely fantastic. So you get up to that incline, you press auto hold, you take your foot off the brake, you don't have to touch any pedals, and the car will stay there out of its own inertia, basically. And then you press the clutch, put it in first, and just start as if you were on a straight line rather than on an incline. So fantastic feature. Over here you've got a little bit of a cubby, you've got a 12-volt socket, and you've got a couple of cup holders which you can cover up if you want. And moving over here, you've got a armrest. So armrest is pretty spacious, it's pretty big. You got plenty of space in there as well. And a couple of other things I do love about this armrest is the fact that it extends, so you can push it forward to give you better support, but you will lose one of the cup holders, or depending, if you've got one of those big energy drinks or big coffee cups or anything, yes, it might be a little bit inconvenient, so then you have to push it all the way back. But if you are alone in the car and you only have one drink there, and then you can extend this, and it's pretty cool. Also, the other thing I wanted to show you with this is the height adjustment. So obviously it comes as standard down, but it does have like 3 positions. So that's the first one, second, and third. So yeah, Depending on how you sit on the seat, you can adjust this, and it's absolutely fantastic. I really, really love about this thing about the VAG cars, so Volkswagen Audi Group cars. They're fantastic for that. And yeah, so you bring it all the way there, and to put it back down, all you do is you lift it up, and then it goes back down. So yeah, yeah, it's not much else I can show you. The car, like I said, looks and drives absolutely beautiful. It does have that little bit of a ding on the rear left as you sat in the car, rear left corner. It's got a bit of a scratch, but I mean, it's nothing major. And to be honest, for 117,000 miles and an 11-year-old car, it's not too bad. But other than that, the condition of it is absolutely lovely. Like, absolutely lovely. Let's turn the lights off. Oh yeah, and the lights do work absolutely fine. Obviously, there's no issues. Over here, you've got your vanity mirror with a light that obviously works as soon as you open it, and then you've got like a ticket holder in there where you can put like driving license or parking tickets or stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not much else I can tell you about this car. It's just that honestly, it drives absolutely beautiful. Let's put it in. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, if you've watched any of my other videos, probably just noticed I'm wearing shorts. That's because that thing is out. You see that? See that? Honestly, I had to ask somebody if they remember what that thing is called, because it feels like I haven't seen it in eons. Anyway, now it's nice and warm and I'm sweating, so that's what I like. I absolutely love heat and I hate cold. So yeah, right. Let's move it there. So put your foot on the brake, press on the electronic brake to disengage it, and then here we go. I'm just gonna park it over there. So it's not gonna be much of a test drive. So reverse. Parking it there, I'm parking it there. Can I see something? All right, great, cool. Right, and here we are. So foot on the brake, and that's to engage the handbrake, and that is it. Right, as always, if you're interested and would like to see the car, or you'd like to take it off on a test drive, don't hesitate to contact me. 01684 355 032, or you can message me at vindemautos@gmail.com, or you can find us on our website at www.vindemautos.co.uk. That's pretty much it. Thank you very much for your time, guys, and I hope you enjoy this little Volkswagen Golf 2013 review. I don't really want to call it a review because I'm just showing off a car that I've got up for sale. So I don't know. Is it a review? You tell me. So yeah, if you're interested, just message me. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.